bruv, after Alexis Sanchez was moving a bit, I don't know what to call it, blood. The man had courage for breakfast and started.
Bro,
what are you saying?
Man took some spinach or something, played with his dogs, got a bit excited, and then thought, bro, I don't understand why he done it, but in fact, you know what? I understand why he done it, because I feel like he always had to he had to right some wrongs in it. I feel like there's a lot of people who say a lot about him, but obviously we're going to get into it today, innit? What he said.
Bruv, like, honestly, I'm not surprised by it, innit? And this is what I said to people. You know, when everyone was saying, oh, Oli got rid of the dead wood and that. I told man, Alexis didn't want to play for man. Do you know what I mean? Same with Lukaku. They didn't want to play for him. Like, they wanted to leave. There wasn't a getting rid of a dead wood situation. These guys genuinely wanted out of the club. Do you know what I mean? And they were allowed to leave, bruv. So
I think that's one of the things people need to understand, innit? If a player, doesn't matter how good or bad they are, innit? If they don't want to play for the club, or if they want to play for the club, that massively determines where that player goes to, innit? Like, it's not just about ability, it's not even just about system, yeah? It's also about how much the player wants to play for the club. And Man United has had, in the last 10 years, a lot of players who just don't want to play for the club, innit? And, you know, the biggest difference in the past is that when Alex Ferguson had those players, he used to have those players, but they were cushioned. We cushioned the blow because we had other stars that used to like play around those failures. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say Diego Forlan didn't want to play for Man United. I'm not going to say that because I don't know. But even, let's say him as an example, he flopped, but because Man United had other players, same with one said with Veron, because Man United had other players that could fix that, and we could still win 10 in a row, whether they play good or not, it wasn't so bad. But Alexis Sanchez was a star player in it. He was supposed to be our star marquee player in it.
Meant to be Van Persie 2.0, bro.
Bro, exactly. And he just flopped. Do you know what I'm saying? He flopped completely.
But also, you know what that shows you? That shows you what a toxic environment, yeah, the club has been for a while, yeah. Because if you think, yeah, that's how he felt. Imagine how Martial felt, blood, under Mourinho. He's the same manager. Imagine how Rashford felt under that situation. There's a lot of players, yeah, whose progress has probably been stunted, yeah, due to the toxic environment at the football club. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. One thing I will say though with Sanchez is that if he had this interview a year ago, I think people would believe it more, and it would be more. Obviously, people know about the toxicity that Mourinho brings in it. That many would say, but either way, Sanchez has had a whole year in Inter. I know he's been injured for half of the season, pretty much, based on start. But bro, if it was so bad at Man United, now people are just like, now let's see what you do at Inter, innit? Because you're acting like it was all Man United's fault. I respect what he's saying, but sometimes I don't like when people don't take accountability in it. There was no point in that interview, because I looked at the translation where he said it was also my fault I wasn't playing very well, or it was also my fault I didn't train very well, or I didn't learn the system like I.
But he did train well though, bro. There was no talk of him not training well, bro.
Yeah.
He was the hardest trainer at the club.
No, for real. But at some point he should have mentioned. Like, even if it's not his fault, innit? It just comes across better if he just doesn't seem like he's bashing. He's making excuses. That's what it came across like. He was just making excuses for what happened. Like, and if that's the case, that's fine. You can make excuses, but that means the new place you're at, you don't have no excuses. Do you know what I mean? So this coming season, he's got to prove that it was just Mourinho, it was just Man United. Do you know what I'm saying?
To be fair, like his performances at Inter have not been that bad, to be honest. Like from what I've seen, and also even when he was there. His performances at Chile weren't that bad either for Chile. That's why I always said, yeah, there's a player in there, bruv. I'm like, listen, the club got to take some accountability, because he would go on international duty and look like a player again, score braces, and then come back and look shit again. And this is my thing, yeah. This is what happens when a club don't have a system, they don't have a philosophy, etc., so on and so forth. I believe, yeah, that Jose brought him in there, yeah. Didn't know what they were going to do with him. Stuck him out wide on the left here. Was dropping Martial for the guy. Like that's not Alexis's position. Alexis probably needs to be allowed to play as a roaming forward, and just get on the ball and do whatever he wants. Like similar to what Firmino does at Liverpool, similar to what Martial's being allowed to do now. And the thing is, as much as I think that Alexis is past his best, I feel like there was a lot more for him to offer the club that he wasn't allowed to, just because the overall structure, or lack of it, was clear to see, bro. Like, not many players thrived under Jose, bro. Not many.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like, from watching the All or Nothing documentary as well, innit, it just shows that Jose, especially Jose, more than any other manager, but you can tell with them celebrity managers, he gets the job sometimes because he's a celebrity, because he's such a big name. He comes in, and the club who appoints him, they don't look at how does Jose Mourinho's style, does it fit into what we want to do? Does the players who we've currently got fit into the style? And with Chelsea, it was a perfect fit, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Just like Porto, it was a perfect fit. What the sort of players Chelsea had, the age of those sort of players, what the board of Chelsea wanted. Do you know what I'm saying? It just fit. Everything fit like a glove. Whereas when Mourinho's gone to Man United and probably even Tottenham now, you can tell it's almost like they've done it back to front. They've tried to get a manager in to make the club, to bring the club to the level of the manager. And then now you've got a system that doesn't fit, and you've got players who don't fit as well. And I think that's what happened. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think so as well. And that's the thing. So when Alexis was there, I said, as much as he's not playing well, he's not being coached, and there's no system in it. So Alexis looked like he was drowning out there. And he said that he left Arsenal. And imagine if you leave Arsenal, a very well-coached team that play with certain patterns and stuff like that, then you go to Man United and it's a free-for-all, because that's what it's been at United. Post-LVG, it's been a free-for-all, innit? We ain't had no proper coaches that are coaching style of play and whatever. Like, I'm not really surprised that he struggled. I'm not surprised that he didn't enjoy it either. I'm not surprised by any of these things. Everything he's saying, I get it. I just don't, but just why now, innit? That's my thing. Like,
that's it. Why now? Exactly. Why now? That's some of the things that I didn't really get. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things as well. I think he feels he needs to, like I said, explain what he's done and kind of his poor year at Man United and fix it. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, now he's out of the contract with Man United. Now he's officially no longer a Man United player. I guess
that's why he didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's it. That's probably why. Now he's officially not a Man United player. He can say stuff like that and just... I just feel, though, like... Yeah, I just feel like there was an element of class that he could have gone about it, which obviously we've been talking about all week about class and the way certain players, like I said, with Donny the other day, the way he left the club. Do you know what I'm saying? It was just class. I'm not trying to compare the two. Obviously, it's completely different. But I feel these situations, Alexis should have, all he had to do, in my opinion, is just add a little bit of accountability in it. Like, just add a little bit of accountability. Because they always just, and to be honest, and I'm not saying that just so it sounds professional, I'm saying it because it's also the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? It is partly your fault as well. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
It is and it isn't. You know, here's my thing with this situation. I like to try and be fair, innit? And he's clearly a talented footballer, innit? He's clearly someone who works hard as well. Like, you can't knock his work ethic. So, because he's working hard and he's a talented footballer, bro, I can't give him that much. I can't blame him for that much, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just one of them ones where I just feel like he came to the club at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Under the wrong manager. Jose's style didn't suit him. The team style didn't suit him. And he was often made the scapegoat, the same way that Pogba's made the scapegoat, the same way Fred's made the scapegoat. Do you know what I mean? Certain players are just easy to blame. And because of Alexis's body language as well, Martial's made the scapegoat sometimes. Because Alexis doesn't really smile and he looks like he sulks quite a bit, he's the easy one to make the scapegoat of.
Now, easy. For real.
I mean, and I think he was made the scapegoat at times where, even when he wasn't playing well, he did genuinely look like one of the players that was trying to make something happen, innit? And it's one of them ones where there was nothing happening in front of him. The movement in front of him was crap. It looked like he was trying. And it was just one of them ones where, like, I could understand why he's frustrated enough to the point where he's saying, you know what, these man shagged me. Like, it's not that I'm shit. because I'm still doing it elsewhere, innit? So
No,
I
for real.
do get it.
For real. And at the end of the day, obviously, we talk a lot about systems, we talk a lot about managers, and reality is also what you need just on the base level. We need a good run of games, and you need to play it in a system or style of play that suits your type of football as well. And at the end of the day, Sanchez, I don't think had that. I don't think he probably had the coaching that he wanted. But now, at Inter, I know he's not had a bad season, but he's had a stop-start season.
Yeah,
and
from injuries.
Obviously, he's gonna always be behind Lautaro and Lukaku at Inter. But like, let's see this season. And to be honest, I haven't got nothing against Sanchez. I hope he has a good season. To be honest with you, at Inter, I was gonna ask you though, do you think it's justifiable? Do you think it's right that Arsenal fans should be angry at Sanchez for leaving?
No, because
he's not angry with Van Persie. They call him Van Pagan. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is, Arsenal fans are angry at everyone that leaves them. But the reality is, if you were challenging for stuff, people wouldn't leave you. Do you know what I mean? And that's just how it is. Like, them man, all these years later, man, are still leaving you for the same reason Ashley Cole left you all them years ago. Like, nothing's changed. Like that. So you can't really be that angry. Like, for me,
these times Oxlade-Chamberlain left and won it all, and that.
But that's it. Like, he had every right to want to leave. I just think that players need to be more clever. He did say that the deal was agreed to go to City and then it broke down. And then he ended up at Manchester United. So he did say that. If he had gone to Manchester City, I think it would have worked out for him. I think it would have worked out very well for him.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
I think it would have worked out very well for him at Manchester City.
And I tell you what, with him, he's not like, the thing with Sanchez is like, bro, to be honest with you, like, I'm not even going to say last season was a good season, but it was the first season where there was even some sort of fluidity in terms of the whole chemistry of the team. The chemistry of the team looked like it was more together. Over 5 years before that, from like 2014 to 2019, bro, we were choppy, bro. Like our team just looked like it was just a few players just stuck together. Do you know what I'm saying? Molded together for some reason. I'm hoping we're not going to go back to that this season. But like I said, it didn't seem like there was any clear system. Whereas when Sanchez played for Chile, or when he played for Arsenal, it was clear. Yeah, you know I'm saying? It's clear what his system was. It's clear what his job was. So we'll see anyway.
Exactly. So, like, I understand his frustration, and I still think that we need to look at this opportunity to just see. Look at the amount of people. If he's saying that he was struggling and it was nonsense there. Imagine how everyone else was feeling. That's why when people want to try to slag off Martial and say, "Oh, look at his goal scoring record since he's been at Man United," understand that this guy's played for now 3 managers, and he enjoyed playing under LVG. LVG was sacked, some say prematurely, and then he had some shit years under Mourinho. And even then, he had respectable numbers under Mourinho, considering he wasn't enjoying his football, bruv. He was playing on the left. Not playing at all, in and out of the team, moved around. He even got moved to the right wing when Sanchez came in against Tottenham. And he played him right wing, bro. Like, Martial's not a right winger, so he's been disrespected more than any other player, probably by Jose in that time. And people are still trying to disrespect man, bro. And he's had his first full season as a striker, and he's showing what he can do. So, if someone has seasoned as experienced as Alexis is clearly struggling under that Joker, bro. Imagine how it is for the likes of.
But you know what? One thing I will say though, which is obviously a factor, like some players just also hit the decline button earlier, innit? Like, and I'm not gonna say Sanchez declined yet, because I don't like being like jumping on bandwagons just because he's played a couple of years, obviously below performance. Obviously, if he does the same this year, it's clear he's declined, isn't it? But end of the day, it seems like Sanchez, he was like, remember the season before he came to Man United as well, he had a choppy season at Arsenal. Some of the games as well, it seems like he tries too hard, isn't it? And I feel like that's one of his weaknesses, isn't it, with Sanchez? He's just one of those players who tries too hard. Yeah. And because he wants to win so much, he's like he's almost like a headless chicken sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not focused on his technique, which he clearly has, and his ability, which he clearly has. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he needs to slow down. So I'll say it was a mix of a lot of things, innit? That's all I can say. It was a mix of a lot of things. And all the best to the guy, like I said, it Inter. Do you know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of those people like that when Inter was in the final last month that I was like begging for Inter to lose because of Ashley Young, Lukaku, and Sanchez. Like, I ain't got nothing against them, to be honest with you. Like, it is what it is. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like I said, I can't think of many Man United players that's left that I really hate. Maybe Di Maria, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like Di Maria taking a mick, coming with a beer bottle or something on a celebration.
Yeah, he drank the beer bottle still.
Complete disrespect. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, come on.
That was amazing, though. I don't care, bro. It was. I think it was a Heineken still. You know, unbelievable. Unbelievable, isn't it?
No, bro, that's what I'm saying. It's all mad, innit? It's a different generation because I can't think of any player that left Man United under Sir Alex Ferguson that said or done anything after they left of like that. But maybe they were scared of Alex Ferguson. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it might come down to. But it's a mad one. It's all a mad one.
It is a mad one. So ultimately, the Alexis thing, like, it does. I think the timing's a bit mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, there'll be a bit of salt on his side because he didn't show what he could do. I do think he's past his best, but I also do think that there's clearly problems at the club, and there had been for a while. So because of that, I understand that. And I'm sure when I read this statement, it's something that Lukaku could have said, it's something Pogba could have said. There's loads of players that if you read that and you didn't put a name to it, you could think it could be anyone. Do you know what I mean? Which tells me that there were problems. There were big problems. That's why Jose got sacked. I still think there are problems now. However, a lot of the problems in terms of players not wanting to play for the club are not there because Ollie's there. I don't think. But there's still the lack of system, and the lack of maybe seeing the best and getting the best out of players. That problem is still there, isn't it? So
100%. Like, I think Ollie's strength, like I said, is that arm around you. He's a likable guy. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone's going to have anything bad to say. He's probably really good at creating chemistry with the boys, but his weaknesses is when it comes to system and decision making. Do you know what I'm saying? In games. And that's bro, I know you can't have it all, or only a few managers have it all, but Man United is almost like pick your poison. Do you know what I'm saying? Man United has chosen a man who has those strengths and clearly has those weaknesses. Do you know what I'm saying? And I hope the weaknesses don't go over the strengths this season, and that's what we're gonna see.
Facts. We got, where's my man saying? Someone just said, Greenwood 11, bruv. Mason flipping Greenwood. You man smashed the like, bruv. There's 1.2k in here. We should hit that 500 as usual, man. Slap that. Hey, mods, get on it. 500 likes we want. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the video while you're here. Mason Greenwood announced the new number 11, the legendary number 11. You know them ones.
The mad thing is like, what's your take on it? Because obviously it's great for Greenwood. I'm happy for Greenwood as well. Obviously that now means Greenwood. Look, if you're 11, I feel like you're starting every game. You're in the first team now, innit? You're in the starting lineup. So a few people are now thinking because of Greenwood now starting, Rashford's not going to get dropped. Do you know what I'm saying? And Martial shouldn't get dropped. So does that mean to say we're not getting any new forwards, i.e. Sancho? Do you know what I'm saying? By giving that number 11, who knows? Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, historically, anyone who's got 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, they're in the starting 11, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Week in, week out. So it's an interesting one.
I don't think so. I think Mason's going to still be used sparingly. However, I just think United had just done that to make more money. You know, that's what they do, bro. They change your shirt number, so man have to buy a new shirt. Bro, United are cheap, blood. Listen, remember what they done with Zlatan? When they changed man to the 9 and then changed man back. Bro, listen, that's what these men do, bro.
That mega store is going to be pumping out them 11 Greenwood.
Bro, just change number for the one season and that, then he left and that. That's what they do. They're gonna change it. The Mason Greenwood 11, so everyone can buy new shirts, bro. That's exactly what Man United done. Don't get it twisted. Mason is still gonna be the first off the bench, innit? That's what he's gonna be. Top player. The number 11 shirt's a good shirt for him. Giggsy was a one team man. Mason will probably be a one team man. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that the legacy of the number 11 shirt to go to Mason Greenwood, I just think it's a great idea.
Yeah. I can't see Rashford and Greenwood ever playing for another club.
I could see Rashford playing for another club, not Greenwood.
Really? No. No, not Rashford, man.
Not in the Prem, but I think, brother, I think because his name's so big, blood, I could see like a Real Madrid or something coming in for him, bro. I could see it.
I thought it would be a player that would always reject it, to be honest with you.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Too much. That's what, bro. That's why he's the angel of United, man. That's why.
Yeah, but it depends, bro. Because you know what I mean. If it gets to the point where he's not getting played, because I genuinely think, he's a season away from getting found out, blood. You know that? I do, innit? I do. And if he does, you know what I mean. If he does get found out, and it's one of them ones where he will always hold value because of he's the poster boy English player. Because, bruv, if Sancho comes, should I say when Sancho comes, the level that Sancho plays at, the level that Greenwood plays at, bruv, like you see the little periods of time where Rashford's playing rubbish. He won't keep getting away with that. He won't.
That's if Solskjaer's ruthless enough.
He will have to be, because when he's the only one that's not contributing, he'll have to drop him, bro. Like sometimes the team just picks itself, innit? I'm never gonna see Sancho bench for Rashford. I don't think I'm ever gonna see that because Sancho is just different, innit? And the thing is, Mason will be the easy one to drop. But if Mason's banging goals in, remember, Mason's got more goals from open play than Rashford this season, bro.
Definitely. And sometimes Mason's only played 30 minutes a game in that.
Mason never starting games until after lockdown. So honestly, I think that Mason's better than him now. I just think that Mason doesn't have the street smarts that Rashford has in it. But I think that once Mason gets the experience and he gets the street smarts, he's going to be clear of Rashford. I think he's going to be clear of him. And then I think Rashford's going to end up getting benched. Like, I genuinely do, because I just think he's not, out of all of them players, Martial, Rashford, Sancho, Greenwood, he's the least talented out of all of them.
Yeah, I'm hoping Solskjaer doesn't try to move Rashford into the middle and drop Martial. Because from a fan's perspective, Martial's the easy drop in it. He's the one. That's the one that will give him the less, least stress. Because fans seem to love Rashford in comparison to Martial in it. So, and he might go for the fan vote. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it might come down to.
Yeah,
but it'll be interesting to see in it. It'll be interesting to see the next. What we got another 8. How long we got left in the window? 8 days.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. And you're saying also Brandon Williams got the 33 as well.
The Premier League starts. Brandon Williams got 33. Okay.
Where next week, aren't we?
What, Man United?
Yeah.
Now Man United are not playing next. We got another week.
It's the week after then. Yeah.
Yeah, week after. So I think it's 14 days to the Man United's next game.
Okay. Yeah, we're nice then. We're nice. Do you know what I mean? So
I'm not sure what the preseason's saying, but obviously I know that we, from a United perspective, like we've got Donny already here, so realistically, 2 more players in will probably be able. There will be enough time to gel. I think there's clearly enough time, and it's good that we've got hold of all of the man, like we said. But there's only one man that should be leaving, but it don't look like he's going anywhere. So just got to cope with it.
That's what I mean. This guy said, "You're wrong." Ever came out and said Rashi rejects moves. Yeah, Rashi's rejecting moves now while he's playing. Do you know what I mean? Once he's holding bench, we'll see if he's still rejecting these moves, bro. I doubt it. You know the ones there. Like anyone can say United till I die when they're in the starting 11 every week. Do you know what I mean? As soon as they're not in the starting 11 no more, listen. That's when you're gonna see. That's when you're gonna see certain things changing, bro. I'm telling you. Because as soon as man holds the bench for a little while, soon he'll start listening to these things. You'll start listening to it. Do you know what I'm saying? You look, make sure you smash the like button. Brandon Williams down to number 33 from number 53. It doesn't really matter, to be honest.
He's coming down on the numbers, isn't it?
He's coming down. He's
As
still.
long as he don't get 2 to 6, innit?
Yeah, bro. Listen, this guy, yeah, I don't care what number he's wearing in it. Like, he shouldn't be playing. We're getting linked to him. I saw that Regulion Bray, yeah. He was trending yesterday. If we sign him,
left back,
a bag of you man owe me an apology, you know. Because when I was saying we need a left back, all these men are like, man, Luke Shaw, yeah. So, bruv, if Ollie still thinks we need a left back, then that means I was right.
I'm hearing people saying that he's going to be back up for Luke Shaw. And I'm thinking,
bruv, he's clearing Luke Shaw, blood. You saw how good this you is on the ball. If he comes in, Luke Shaw's finito, blood. Or Brandon Williams is going to be a right back understudy. Because Dallo will probably leave.
It'll actually be. I'm thinking it might be hard to even sell Luke Shaw still for that.
Because he's on big wages. Big wages, so you can't even get rid of him.
How much do you think you can even get for him? That's the question.
Bruv, a pack of peanuts for Luke Shaw, blood.
You should have to get 30 M's for Luke Shaw.
Bruv, Chilwell went for 50. We would never get 30 for Luke Shaw, I don't think. I don't think so. You know what I mean? He's injury prone. Do you know what I mean? Man can talk about ability all you want, yeah? He's injured again. The guy can't give us one fully fit season, innit? So regardless of whether he's our best left back or not, which he currently is, he's not fit. And when he comes back, he's going to be playing catch up again. And a lot of people want to make excuses for body type and this, that, and the other. So cool. Give him the benefit of the doubt, yeah? He ain't been training, innit? So he's going to come back out of shape, extremely out of shape.
Which he shouldn't. He shouldn't, by the way, because there's a lot of when Pogba or when Zlatan's injured, bro, their man still come back in great condition. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's not even an excuse to come back in bad shape for what it's worth.
Yep. So he's gonna still have to play his way back into fitness. We ain't got that kind of time. So we probably need to buy a left back, because if we start with Brandon Williams at left back, we're in trouble, guys, because he's trash. He's trash, and he's on 70 bag as well, 70 bag a week. United seem to just be slapping big money to everyone. Henderson's come back, De Gea's back up, and he's on 120 grand a week already.
Basically, what we're doing is we're using the money that Sanchez, we were paying Sanchez every week, and then giving it to everyone else now. Everyone's getting a bump up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I mean. It don't make no sense. So the goalkeeper, you're number 2 goalkeeper, and you're on over 100 bag a week. That should never be the case. Williams is on 70, joke ting. You know what I mean? The whole thing stinks, innit?
Luke Shaw's on 120.
Luke Shaw's on more than 120. More than 120, guys. Don't get it twisted. He's closer to like 180 from what I've heard.
Oh, that's madness.
Yeah, so like the whole thing's a joke. You know what I mean? The whole thing is actually a joke. United circus.
A man is saying 40 million for Luke Shaw. Easy. Boy, I don't know who's going to pay 40 M still.
Who's paying 40 M for Luke Shaw?
And do you know what? Clubs are not stupid anymore, you know. Look at Leicester. Bro, teams know that English, most teams anyway, know that these English players are overvalued, a lot of them. Do you know what I'm saying? So for Luke Shaw's quality, you can get for half the price probably somewhere. You can get another player in Europe. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of them ones where you have to pay for Luke Shaw. People, I don't know why people think 40 M's are going to go. I think Man United even spent less than that to even get him in when he was better than he is now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
This is it. So, boy, I don't really know what's going on. But listen, I genuinely think that, I know for a fact that Manchester United are in for a left back, because we were looking at Ben Chilwell as well, but we were never going to get him. We weren't willing to pay the money that Chelsea paid, but we were looking at him. So I know United as a team are actually actively looking at left back, which says that Luke Shaw ain't it in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Man love to give you slander online, but when you get it right, bruv, no one wants to come with the apology. But don't worry, the DMs are open.
I know the day that we sign a left back, you're definitely going to be slapping up bare tweets still, because the love for Luke Shaw is mad, to be honest with you. As in, when I'm saying mad, I mean people love him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like United fans love the guy for some reason. And the maddest thing is, you'd think it's because he's done something for the club. like he's won us something, or he's scored some important goals at important times, bro. He hasn't really done anything for United, to be honest.
But this is what I love about this fan base. This fan base love to chat shit about good players. Like they'll diss Pogba and say, yeah, but what's he done for us?
Yeah.
But what's Luke Shaw done for, man?
Yeah.
You man want to die on that Luke Shaw mountain, bro. You want to die on that mountain, yeah? What has he done? Every time we've won something or done something, he ain't even been fit, blood.
Yeah. I can't think of anything memorable he's done still. No. And we already know we don't need to bring his stats up again, because last time we did, it was shocking still. It was shocking.
Literally. Like, I think that Chilwell's out here. I think Chilwell's overrated, and he's out here doing up. I think he got more assists, in one season than Luke Shaw got in like pretty much his whole career. Blood.
Exactly.
So this is the levels that we're dealing with, innit? So it's a bit of a mad one. 1.3 watching. Make sure you slap the like, guys. We get us up to 500. Are we not there yet? We need to be there already, man. Come on, mods. Keep pushing. Man, them watching. Slap that up. Oi, Lionel Messi, bruv. Listen, his dad has come out here talking all kind of smoke. Before they were saying, Barca, he's not going to leave Barca, then he is going to leave Barca. Now, the Barcelona guys got done for is it that they're trying to say that he's doing fraud or something dodgy like that, innit? Like corrupt. What that?
And I'm thinking, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It sounds like Messi made a call, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
It does. It seems like Messi snitched, bruv.
Yeah, and bro, this is what happens, bro. He's bigger. He's almost bigger than the whole club in the sense of, obviously not in terms of size, but in terms of like the control that he's got. The control they've allowed him to have for all this time is now taking his toll. Do you know what I'm saying? Man probably knows stuff about the president that the president didn't tell anyone else but his family. Do you know what I'm saying? All this madness, like, who knows? Do you know what I'm saying? They would have let Messi know and do whatever he wanted to do for 15 years. Do you know what I'm saying? So imagine the amount of dirt Messi's got on Barcelona, in it. Like, if he wanted to make things difficult, he can make it really difficult. But as we were saying, bro, as it stands, it looks like he's probably staying in it. And what will probably happen is he'll probably come out and apologize at some point. From his perspective, he'll still bang another 50, 60 goals next season, and the fans will forget about it, innit?
But you know the mad thing, when this first Messi noise first came out, I said he ain't going nowhere, blood, and this is just a ploy to get this brother out.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's looking like that. Yeah. You know them ones. Like, I was never convinced that Messi was ever leaving Barcelona. I don't think any real football fan was convinced, innit? If you know how the game works, blood. Because remember what we went through with the whole Sergio Ramos thing, and it was the same thing. Trying to get a new deal.
Yeah, Messi's done this 2 or 3 times in the last 15 years. He's never done it to this extent, but he's done this sort of thing where it's ended up with a bumper big contract at the end of it. And little things, like remember about 5 years ago, he done something like he just liked a Chelsea Instagram post or something. That's it. He followed them. Yeah, he started following them or something. That's it. Bro, he followed them, bro. He got a new contract 2 months later. Simple. You know what I'm saying? So he knows his power in it, and he knows what he can do. And he's probably, listen, whatever people say about Messi in it, and even though I've got harsh words to say about him, he obviously loves Barcelona. Even if he's coming across in the wrong way about it, he clearly loves them, or he wouldn't have spent his whole life there, in it. But and because he loves them so much, he probably hates the way the clubs run so much. He's trying to do this madness, which is the wrong way of going about it. Don't get me wrong, but he's probably doing it for the right reasons from his perspective, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Some anti-hero thing. But from everyone else's perspective, it's coming across bad. Like I said, the things that I just can't deal with is just this. Is Messi. He gets a free pass because he's Messi, or he deserves it. He can do whatever he wants. Get out of here with all of that rubbish, man. You know,
it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that, bro. Like, we should hold him to the same standards, that we hold every other footballer, bro. It's not all right for Messi to do this. You know what I mean? It's not all right for Messi to do this based on the fact that he had a clause in the contract, which them man are saying hasn't expired. But La Liga and them man are saying it has expired, bro. Like, because they're saying your thing ran out in June, innit? they're saying, yeah, well, the season didn't finish in June. But that's not the argument, blood. You know that's not the argument, fam. If it says June in the writing, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's just what it is, bro. So if you know that you've put this clause in your contract, you have to leave in June, blood. I don't care if the league's still running, it don't matter. You know what it seems to me with Messi? It seems like he wasn't sure that he wanted to leave. And then them man got pammed so badly because remember, they were, at that time, they would have been still ahead in the league and still in the Champions League. But then Real Madrid have pipped them to the league and then they got battered by Bayern Munich. And I think that he's just had enough, throwing his toys out the pram because they're shit. You know them ones. If he won the league and they were still in the Champions League or got to the final, I don't think Messi would be moving like this.
Bro, like we said, innit? Me and you were talking about this last week. Like, the similarities with Messi is very similar to like Michael Jordan, like we were saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's so aggressively, he wants to win so much, yeah? He's the sort of player that will be going into the boardroom and being like, this player's whack, get them out. And if they don't get them out, he'll threaten to leave or do something about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan was very, very similar. Do you know what I'm saying? He was like, Michael Jordan was almost like the manager at the same time as the player, innit? He'll be like he'll be telling Phil like, these players are not good enough. This is what these players should be doing. Whereas Messi's clearly doing that. I remember 2-3 years ago, Messi apparently came in with a document to the manager telling him, these are the players you need to buy, these are the players you need to sell. And apparently he just left it on his desk. He didn't even talk to him. He just left it on his desk. Players in, players out. These are the players that need to go in and out. That's it. Bro, who does he think, bro? That's the level that Messi was at, yeah? And then I thought that was rubbish. Then I saw the World Cup and I saw the way man was running his own team talk.
Bro, not only was he doing that, I heard, that the reason why Carlos Tevez weren't getting caps is because of Messi as well, blood. You know, because that man just didn't get on, so he just didn't get picked.
What? So what?
Bruv, Shredder.
What? So, what? Because the manager didn't want to pick Tevez because Messi said,
man used to chat to this Argentinian girl, like a few years ago, blood. I'll say about 3 years ago. And she was like, listen, in the country, it's well known, that them man don't get on like that. And Messi's just like, don't like him, fam. So he don't play.
Straight.
Don't play, blood. You know like that? Messi's just like, nah, fam. You see the way Jordan done Isaiah, blood, in the dream team, blood, that's what Messi was doing to Tevez, blood. He was like, I don't like him, not playing.
Same thing. Like I said, all of these little factors, this is what I'm not surprised about what's happening now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that World Cup team talk, my man, Sam Paoli just gave a team talk 2 minutes later.
Messi's out.
Everybody just said, forget about everything. Said he's talking crap.
Messi said, fuck that. You know that was there like that. Now we done the formalities of that. Let's do the proper team talk now. You know what I mean? Part to me, fam. You know, like that. That's what it is. Like Messi's a goon, you know. Bruv, I don't think Messi's a goon, bruv. Like, see man just walking past youths and that. No, youths and that. Like, Messi's a bad boy. Please know, innit? This nice guy image thing, it's all dead. It's all dead, innit? Like, Messi gets called a nice guy because he don't say nothing. But what his actions say a lot, blood. Messi don't need to say a lot, bruv. He's doing a lot right now.
Trust me.
He's doing a lot right now. Do you know what I mean?
And then when you get every football fan in the world just saying, it's Messi, let him do what he wants, then, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's how he feels. He probably thinks, I'm Messi, let me do what I want, innit? So it's one of them ones where the whole situation is a madness, innit? It's all book. I think he'll end up staying. Also, La Liga will not let him go, bruv. Nobody watches that league if Messi's not in it, you know, because already I stopped watching it because Ronaldo's not there. So El Clasico's not worth the flipping. It's not worth the bloody. I don't know. It's not even worth that.
There's no Suarez, no Messi, no.
Bruv, it's not worth the. It's not worth the 90 minutes of my life that I'm gonna lose. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? So if Messi leaves, El Clasico's done. La Liga's done. Do you know what I mean? The best player in the league is going to be Hazard, bruv. You know, like that. Like, come on, bruv. Man ain't watching the Liga for Hazard. Come on now.
And not even a peak Hazard still.
Well, that's what I mean.
Hazard.
Like, it's dead. It's dead, bro. My man said, keep up the good work. Do you think Kemba's the new Paul Pierce? Bruv, save the questions for the NBA show, blood. I'm going to, another one on Sunday, fam. A big up everyone that tuned into the first one. You get me? I haven't seen the full Celtics game. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't stay up last night because I've been staying up for bare basketball and I was so tired last night, man. So I'm going to watch the full game today. I got the NBA pass. I'm going to watch the full game, bun the highlights. But yeah, Kemba's the truth though still. You know what I mean? He is the truth, blood. Man saying, how can you hate Barca players he played with? The team is rubbish now. Bruv, their team's so trash right now, bruv. Like, this is the worst Barca team I've seen in a hot minute. However, the way Messi's behaving, is like a petulant child, isn't it?
Yeah, like you said, this is a really bad Barcelona team. Obviously, they've just sold Rakitic, so they're letting go the old guard. Like, Busquets will probably be on his way out. And they're obviously, whether Messi stays or goes, Suarez is going in it. So they've got Ansu Fati, which is one of the best young players in the world. So maybe they can rebuild under a better manager, which they have now. We'll see. But yeah, it's interesting. Someone asked about Gareth Bale because now the Gareth Bale's obviously another person who's in a bit of problems with his club.
Yeah, Gareth Bale came out and done an interview saying, he wanted to leave and go to China and this, that, and the other, bro.
I laughed when man said exciting project, bro.
Yeah.
No exciting project, bro. It was money, innit? Just say.
Yeah, let me tell you something about Gareth Bale. Yeah. As much as I like him, he's a chief, innit? He's lying, bro. Let me tell you, exciting project. Shut up, bruv. You didn't even learn Spanish. Look how long you've been there. You're going to go and learn Mandarin, yeah? Fucking expensive. Bruv, it's the money.
It's the money, innit?
It's the money. That's the only thing he was looking to go for. Is the money, bro. Don't listen to that nonsense. Gareth Bale's chatting rubbish, bro. And I'm a big fan of his, but he's chatting shit. Don't ever listen to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to that. There was no exciting project. It was the money. And the thing is, if he acted more respectably, yeah, Real Madrid probably would have let him go. You know them ones, but they probably done it to bad him up and show him who's the boss. They probably said, you know what, you're not going, bruv. You want to disrespect us, you can sit there and rot like a prick. They don't care.
Yeah, and I feel like it's still a little bit odd. Like, I still feel like if he wanted to go that much, yeah, I can't see why there isn't a club in Europe that has not apparently put in a bid for him. Because apparently he's saying that Real Madrid is making it difficult for him to go. I haven't seen any tabled proper bid for Gareth Bale. It's not like I've seen Real Madrid reject bid for Gareth Bale, blah blah blah. Like,
brother, this brother went off injured again, didn't he? Yesterday. That's why man don't want to buy him.
Yeah,
the brother's on 700 bags a week, and he's always injured.
700.
When you're always injured like that, humble yourself, innit?
Yeah.
Humble yourself, bro. Like, you're not the player you were. As much as he's one of my favorite British players in recent history, I think he's super clutch, bro. He's a top player. However, your record does not fill me with any confidence, your injury record.
Exactly. And look, that's what someone just said something. I'm not sure if this is exactly right, innit? But someone said about Bale wanted the remainder of his contract paid off. I'm not sure if it's exactly that, but I know he wanted some deal where he gets paid out if he gets a pay cut at another club. And this is what I'm saying, like, bro, like, this man wants everything, innit? Like, you can't get paid out. Look, if you want to leave, if you really wanted to play kickball for another club badly, like we said, Agallo's happy to take a pay cut. There's nothing.
Yeah. Agallo took the pay cut, yeah.
He's moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to keep the money and it's a money thing, you will play that game of sitting on the bench, bro. You can't tell me. This is what I'm saying. You can't tell me you big Gareth Bale, yeah, which most people call one of the best players to even play in the last decade. You can't tell me clubs in Europe do not want you. So what you're telling me really is you're lying. That's the reality. You're lying in some way, shape, or form. You're lying about how different Madrid's making, or you just haven't even put forward clearly to Real Madrid, I want to leave right now, this moment, and then they've started tabling bids. It's one or the other.
Bro, he wants to leave and get his contract paid off clearly. You know, that's what it is. And he's not, because it's about the money. He's saying, "Oh, I still want to play football." No, you don't, bruv. Stop lying. Because if you wanted to play football, you would literally, Real Madrid would terminate your contract. Because I know Real Madrid would rather terminate his contract, yeah. Fuck paying him out. They could just terminate it, like Sanchez's one got terminated. Exactly. Terminate the contract. You can go somewhere else, make 250 a week, 300 a week, and take a 50% pay cut. He doesn't want to do that. He's happy to sit on the bench at Real Madrid and make his 600 a week. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to play football, man. Like, you know what I mean? And if he wanted to play football again, why would he be looking to go China? Like, that's not someone who wants to play football. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's money, bro. That's what that is. Man can't tell me he's hungry to play ball. He's not hungry to play ball. So I don't feel sorry for him. He's not a victim in this, blood.
Yeah. He's not.
He's not.
And bro, like I keep saying, it's a shame as well, because even, bro, there will be so many clubs that would have taken him. Do you know what I'm saying? But he chosen to do this, and he's wasting his career, bro. Because the last two seasons,
done jack shit apart from the goal against. Since the goal against Liverpool, what's man done in football?
He's done nothing, and like he can keep doing all the goal celebration, but like, bro, like I said, this just confirms to me, which I keep saying, people get into this game for different reasons, innit? Yeah, and he's not here for legacy. Let's make it crystal clear. He is not here for legacy. Because if he was here for legacy, he will not be sitting on the bench doing all these golf and flipping comments and all this nonsense. Yeah, because if you're here for legacy, you'll make sure you're at another club that can play every week in Europe. Simple. Yeah, but you want to do up all of this comedy thing, and it's all about the money. Simple. Yeah, which is fine. I'm not cussing it. Like, if that's what he wants to do, that's it. But then don't try and come out of an interview and try and twist it like you're desperate for a new club, or you're excited for a new opportunity in China. Like, come on, man. Leave it.
This guy saying Madrid was Bale's dream. Bruv, Bale was playing at Southampton. Don't tell me that Madrid was man's dream club. And that
every player says Madrid or Barcelona is their dream club. So,
bruv, if that was his dream club, he would have been learning Spanish time ago, blood. Man still can't speak Spanish, bro. Like, man's not hearing this dream club shit, bro. You know the ones there. Like, the bottom line is,
and by the way, bro, that's one of the first reasons why and I know Real Madrid fans are fickle anyway, but that's one of the things that they didn't like about Bale, that they felt like he didn't make effort to want to be there long term. Like, and one of the things is things like language, bro. Like trying to actually learn Spanish. I'm not saying you need to be fluent, but bro, he's not made no effort. He's just like, whatever. He thinks this is the second coming of Michael Owen or something. Or John.
But even Michael Owen fucking speaks enough Spanish though. You know the man. Like, my man don't speak no Spanish. He's been there, yeah. He's saying that the fans don't appreciate him and that. But bruv, what have you done to endear yourself to the fans? Man, is like some man in here said, "Oh yeah,
you're gonna get someone." He scored the goal in the Champions League final.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's it. Like the guy said, someone here said, "Oh yeah, but he's won loads of stuff, bro. It's a team game, bro. It's a team game."
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? The reason why R9 you never won the Champions League, it wasn't because he wasn't the best player in the Champions League. It was because the team didn't win the Champions League. The same way, even though Bale might have scored match-winning goals and stuff, and he scored important goals, at the end of the day, it's a team game, bro. He won the team honors, bro. You win as a team, you lose as a team. You can't say, "Oh, Bale's won everything, so X, Y." That's not an excuse, bro.
Exactly.
That's not an excuse for his behavior, bro. Like, man's publicly disrespecting his employers, and then he wonders why they pulled the plug on the China thing. They probably said, "You know what? I'm going to keep him here."
100%. 100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So really, man don't deserve the respect from the club because he hasn't shown them any. That's just how it is. Like, if I'm being real, like, you haven't even learned the language, bro.
Yeah. But this one, I think is also an ego thing, isn't it? It's like, I think sometimes he came from being a superstar at Tottenham, innit? And then he played, and again, that difference, bro, we talk about it every week. We're even talking about it with Sanchez. When Sanchez was at Arsenal, bro, he sold the most shirts at probably a certain time. Every time he was playing, All the fans always wanted to sign for him to sign their shirts. He was a star man when he came out on the field. They were all looking to pass the ball to him. Gareth Bale had a similar thing with Tottenham. But when he went to Real Madrid, he wasn't a big guy anymore. In fact, no one really cared. If CR7 was in the starting 11, no one cared if Bale was playing. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like whatever. So Gareth Bale went from being up here in the club's regard to being all right. We don't care if you're playing or not, Gareth. That kind of thing. And I think that damaged him, to be honest with you. I feel like he was almost like, you lot don't appreciate me. But he's got to realize they are not Tottenham Hotspur, bro. They're not Tottenham. They're not Southampton.
But this is the thing, bro. Like, when I look at it, it's like, I can't see him as a victim in any of this, bro. Do you know what I mean? You could say the Real Madrid fans don't, bruv. They booed Ronaldo as well, bruv. Real Madrid fans boo their own players all the time because they've got supremely high standards. They're very fickle fans.
These man get the white flannel, innit?
Yeah, bruv. They're super fickle, but Gareth Bale can't honestly say that he's done enough at Real Madrid, yeah, for that these men have to respect him, bruv. Because look what CR7 done there, and they still booed, man. So if they're booing him, anyone can get it. You know, like that. But he hasn't done enough to be immune from abuse from his fans. So that doesn't excuse the way man's been like sleeping on the bench and all these other things, bruv. Like, come on now. Do you know what I mean? You're not the victim here, bro. You're on big money. You're always injured as well. When you're injured, them men are still playing you. Like, out of the 5 years he's been there, yeah, maybe. Like, how many of them years has he had a season where he's been fully fit from start to finish? I don't think he's ever had one.
And I feel like sometimes that's the easy thing to do, what he's done, which is make excuses, like kind of what we've been talking about all episode. He's made excuses and he's put all the blame on Real Madrid and Zidane for not playing him, instead of just looking at himself and being like, when he's injured a lot and when he's not injured, the man don't come up trumps enough. And like I said, this ain't Tottenham Hotspur, bro. At Real Madrid, bro, you've got to be bro. Do you know how long it took for Benzo to get respect?
Yeah.
Man's been banging out for 11 years at the club.
Yeah, best part of a decade, and only now they're starting to put respect on man's name.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, at Real Madrid, you need to be on fire, like, all the time. You can't, even if you post up 15 goals in a season, that ain't good enough for them. Like, that's poor. Do you know what I'm saying? So Gareth Bale needs to, he keeps talking about fans in the club need to respect him, bro. He needs to show them why they paid all that money 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Or if you're not happy to do that, go to another club, innit?
Yeah.
Because the Real Madrid standards are different. Real Madrid and Barcelona standards are different, innit?
Different. This guy said, does Werner, bruv, all them Germans speak English, bro. They speak better English than a lot of you lot in there, bruv. You know that? Hey, listen. Let's not even go there, bruv. The Germans speak very, very good English. You know what I mean? Same with the Scandinavians and all them man there, bruv. All Idaho Johnson came to the Premier speaking better English than the man there.
Trust me. There's only some people who can get away with it. These times, if Messi came to a club without a Spanish speaker, you're hiring a Spanish speaker just to he won't learn a new language, innit? He ain't gonna do that. But either way, with most players, what you should do when you're gonna stay at a club for a long period of time, learn the language, innit? Yeah. And even if you're not gonna stay at the club, even if you're in the Bundesliga, a lot of players are bilingual. They can speak multiple languages.
Bro, like, it's not, bruv, just conversational Spanish. You don't have to be fluent. Just enough to be in the dressing room and have banter with the man them. That's it.
These times, Gareth Bale's doing up what Steve McLaren done in Holland. He remembers that video. Oh my!
The Wally with the brolly, fam. You know, like that. And that, bruv, the Wally with the brolly, rude boy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it looks like, okay, so Suarez has gone to Juve. Okay.
That's a mad thing, you know, Suarez and CR7.
Yeah, mad thing.
Ooh, they're doing everything for that Champions League, you know.
The gaze is moving from La Liga to Serie A now, man. No one cares about La Liga anymore. Now it's Serie A, bro. Listen, Inter and Juve's team now is getting stacked. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's stacked right now.
It's true, bruv. Like, I mean, them men are going for another assault on they're going for an assault on the Champions League.
listen, that Spanish, like I said, the Spanish era and in the Champions League might be done for a couple of years still. We'll see. It seems to happen in stages. Obviously, I think for 6 or 7 years there was a finalist. I think either a finalist or a Spanish team won like 5 of the 6 years or something like that. So it was really impressive. But now Barcelona and Real Madrid don't look up to it at all.
Bruv, this is it. So, fam, it's going to be interesting to see how all of this unfolds. Do you know what I mean? Bale's been held hostage by Real Madrid, but they're paying him 600 grand a week. Messi's been held hostage by Barcelona, but he's on $1 million a week.
Rubbish.
Bruv, these men are living very hard lives. I would love to swap with them.
Rubbish.
Horrible lives.
Horrible, innit?
You see what I'm saying? So, boy, like the game is the game, innit? Messi's officially staying, but we knew that.
We knew that anyway.
But we knew that.
We knew that. That's it. Like that ain't a shock. Do you know what I'm saying? That ain't a shock. These times, my man's gonna get like 2M a week now. Still, look out for that bumper contract.
That's what I'm saying. So, boy, the game is the game, innit? But yeah, Messi is not leaving. I guess we all knew that. And yeah, my man said, "How long's the show started, bruv? We're wrapping up now, so you're gonna have to watch it back after the processing, my G." Do you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone. Big up the mods. You man have smashed it today. You man have smashed it. So love that. Love that, man. Make sure you slap the like button before you man leave. This guy saying exactly Bale speaks Spanish. No, he doesn't, bruv. You know the ones there, like, is what it is. What? Because he can order a pint like that. Come on, bruv.
Pint and a panini and that. You know that quesadilla and that.
Quesadilla and the cerveza, blood. Man said the cerveza and that. Yeah, bruv. Get out of here, bruv. Nah. Hey, listen. I'm dead. Nah, bruv. I'm dead out here, bruv. You man slap the like button. Big up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure you follow Akeem, bro, on the socials. You already know it's at the bottom.
Come on.
Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, boy, we got another show coming for you lot soon, man. It's been a good one today. Big up.
Love.